Alright, today's video we're going to go ahead and work on making some wide band. Okay, there's rings, and this one we're going to go ahead, we stamped it, so I'll teach you how to make this, how to go ahead and cut it, do some stamping and that. I have another version of that I want to show you. I went ahead and cut it at different angles right there, kind of give it a little bit of a freestyle and that. And then I also used letters, the word love, to stamp in there like that. So we're going to kind of go through and show you how to do these and follow through, and let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mark it off. Okay, I'm wanting to do this about a size 6, so I am going to mark it right at 2 inches. Okay, come out here. Another 2 inches, and then what I want to do is I want to make it a 1/2 inch. Mark it there. Let me turn it around on this side and mark another 1/2 inch right here. Okay, now I'm going to draw my lines so I'll have a straight edge to go ahead and move that out just a little. There. And there. All right, so now let's go ahead and we'll cut it. I'm going to cut it on the outside of those lines. I'm going to line that up right along my board. We cleaned our markings off with some alcohol. Now let's just make sure we got this straight. Do the other side. Okay, and we really don't have to worry about this edge that we just cut, but let's go ahead and just take it on there a little bit. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to stamp the inside, and we're going to do that with our sterling silver. And I'm going to turn it this way. Get about centered. And there's our stamp. Yep. I have another stamp, it's a heart, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of put some hearts all over this. It won't take much. Let's get it going. We have it cleaned up, so now what we're going to do is bend it. Go ahead. Okay, we have it set up and we are ready to get soldering on this. Right. Let's get a little bit of flux in there. flux. And now we're going to go ahead and put the solder on. And let's get 2 pieces. Get a little flux. Keep it on there. Okay. Still in there. Good. And we got it to flow. Okay, we're just going to let it set there for a little bit, cool down, and then we'll take a look at it. All right, see that solder line right there? Looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and we are going to go ahead and pickle it. Dip it in water first, and then let's go ahead and put it in our pickle solution. If you're wondering what I use for pickle solution, it's the Rio Pickle from Rio Grande, and I got a 3-pound box of it. Let's go ahead and pull it out, and we'll clean it off in our water. There we go. And if you're wondering, I have a little husky right there, of which I store. It's a kind of like a mechanics drawer, but it works great for my jewelry tools and that, so that's what I use. All right, now we need to go ahead and shape it, so we need to get it onto our ring mandrel, and this is one I use. There's no markings on it. It's what I use to go ahead and shape, and then we can come here. This has the markings on it, so we'll know exactly what size. But I need to get it a little bit larger in order to fit it on there. So here, let's see if I can't expand it out. There we go. There. That'll be enough to get this in. Yes. Okay. Now we use our leather mallet. Got one side, pulling it down as I'm hammering. Now let's go ahead and take that off, and we'll get the other side. There we go. So you can see we have a pretty wide band, and we have all those hearts on there. Okay, and we have a little bit of a lip there, so we're going to have to kind of take that out. And that, so, and of course we have to clean the inside up, but let's see what size we are at right now. And right now it looks like about a 5, on a tight end it's 5 3/4. Check this side. This side is like a 5 1/2. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'd like to get it down a little bit larger here. Okay. All right, now we need to go ahead and file this just a little bit, okay, so that we can kind of take that seam away. And that. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, if I sound like I'm breathing kind of hard, I came down with sinus infection about a week ago. Finally went to the doctor to try to get things fixed up here. All right, let's go ahead and okay. Now, let's go ahead and do a little sandpaper on the inside, if we can get it in there. I'm going to use my Dremel tools, clean that up on the inside. I'll rough it out with this. Go ahead and do the This is 120 grit sandpaper, so that I'm using. All right. Good. All right, let me go ahead and get a little bit of emery, and we'll sand on this, and then we're going to have a nice little ring, wide band. So, like I said, about 1/2 inch. With Valentine's Day coming up, all right, I'm on the other side of my bench, and we're going to go ahead and use the Dremel tool, get on the inside there. Woo! It heats it up fast. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, I'm getting a nice brush on the inside. I don't know if you can see it, but I have that solder right there. A little bit dirtied, and so I'm trying to get that out of that. Okay. And we can take a rounded file. I'm going to put it on my desk here. Hopefully you'll be able to see this here. Get that out of the way. Get a little bit rougher on it. You can see all the dark that I pulled out of there. Now let's go ahead and use that Dremel and clean it on up. Yowza! Woo! Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. Doing good. You can barely see the line. And we'll try cleaning it up on the outside too. All right. I have a line right there, and I don't know how deep it is, so I need to go ahead and try to take a look at, I have a little bit of edge here. I need to kind of roll it there. Don't want anything sharp. So I'm kind of taking the edge off of the inside. And then we'll do the same on the outside. All right, now let's do it on, I don't know which side. It flipped over so fast. Okay, I'll move that over. Let's switch hands. I was using 80 grit on my brushes there, so I'm going to switch that out. There we go. And let's do this. Really seem to start brightening it up. I don't want to take my hearts out. That's not what I'm trying to do. But just shine it up. Okay. Get that outside looking good. Okay. All right. Let's change out the bits. And I'm going to go to a 220. Got a nice polish going on the inside. Good. Okay, so got a nice shine to it. A brush right now, but we will continue to kind of work that and get it looking a little nicer. So, and I have all the way up to 1 micron on my brushes, so I will continue to use that, and it's looking sharp. There's a happy Valentine's ring coming up soon.